Hey guys, it's Scott from RC Mustsee. Thanks for watching. Today I just got out of work. Another 9.5 hours of fun in retail. But I still have some daylight here, and I had planned to scoot over to the track and put some laps in with the Dhk Optimus. But we had a ton of rain last night, and the track is still holding on to a bunch of moisture, so I'll do the right thing, and I won't drive on it while it's wet, because you end up kind of rutting it up, and nobody in the club appreciates that. So I think I'll just go to my little bashing spot for now and put the buggy through its paces and see how it handles the kind of top speed. Pretty excited about it. I have the batteries all charged up. I went through all the bolts on the car just to make sure everything was nice and snugged up before my initial drive. I think it's important to do that. And the batteries did take a good little amount of charging out of the box. Should be able to get a full battery pack run with the amount of daylight, probably 2 hours left for the day. So let's check it out. Oh yeah! Ha ha! I like that style of battery holder, but we'll see how effective it is at holding these two batteries in here. Pretty snug. That's good. They seem to be in there pretty well. Transmitter on. Buggy on. Okay. Made all the right sounds. Guys, this is the absolute very first time I am running this car, so I'll have to work out the kinks here. But let's get her on the ground. Okay, so it's on, running. Keep in mind, guys, that this kind of buggy, although it's probably really fast, I know it is, and fun to drive, not the best car for like bashing around and like really abusing, just because it's kind of more of like a racer. It doesn't have the big tires or the safety bumpers kind of that stop you from breaking the car if you hit a curb or something like that. But I think this will be fine out here. All right, enough blabbing. Let's see how it drives. Before we jump into the action, guys, I wanted to give a little bit of a shout out. My man Tony at CCXRC. I asked him for some stickers, and he was nice enough to send me a few. He's got a couple channels, or 3 channels, I believe. He has one dedicated to drones, and of course his RC channel. If you've never checked out his channel, he does awesome reviews, unboxings. You name it, he's done it, and he's one of the better guys on there. So I'll put a link to his YouTube page down below, and I encourage you to go check him out and support him. He's a good dude. All right, let's hit it. Alright guys, I just came down pretty hard on a landing there and it shut off. The receiver, the transmitter is still on. Alright, looks like it just, maybe this got in the way, and on the impact it ended up hitting that. It's probably why these little wiring looms are here, although it's tight. Don't really want to stretch the cables too much. Maybe if I can just tuck that one right there. Alright, that should do it. Sweet. Big ol' stick. Brakes are good. And that's LiPo cut off. Alright guys, so that was it. That was a full battery pack. Actually, a good amount of time I had with it. And I was running it pretty hard, not full throttle all the time. But I got about 35-40 minutes out of it, believe it or not. Now, I was filming, of course, and so that holds things up a little bit, but I have no doubt this thing could last for a main in a race. As far as how it drives and everything, very predictable, like a buggy should be. The low center of gravity really allows you to, you know, kind of handle it the way you want it to. I've always found that a good RC will respond and do what you want it to do, you know, the way you envision it. To me, that's what makes a good truck. You know, when you want it to go left, it goes left. You know, your will is kind of its command. So I found that to be the case with this little car here. I think the steering is a little slow. I think if you wanted to make it a little more track worthy, you might replace that steering servo. But I did tumble it a few times. As you saw, I took it off a little bit of a jump there, really more of like a bashing mound than a jump. But it took some hard landings and it survived everything today with no problem. I thought I had a few problems with it where one of the wheels stopped spinning. I thought maybe I had blown up the diff on the very first drive, but fortunately it was just a rock caught in the wheel. Whew, that was close. Let's see, axles still nice and straight. I think the truck is a little bit over suspended. It seems like kind of stiff, but maybe that's a good thing for the track. You don't want it wallowing all over the place. Body's in good shape. There's the rear of the car, a little closer look. Make sure those dog bones are still nice and straight. Yep, all good. When nothing breaks, that's a successful drive. Overall, I'm really happy with this little buggy. It's a blast to drive. Maybe not quite as fast as the Cheetah, but it definitely moves when you punch it. And like I said before, I really like the transmitter. It seems like a little bit better quality than what came on the Cheetah at the very least. Man, this thing's pretty tough. I really like it. The tires were gripping well. It struggles in the grass a little bit, as you would think. It's so low to the ground, and it does get things, you know, kind of caught in the drivetrain if you're driving through sticks and stuff. But like I said before, not really a good basher for that kind of thing. It's going to be at home on the track, I think. So yeah. All right, back you go. All right, so we're back in my little workshop here, I got the Buggy back up on the counter, and it's all intact. I gave another inspection. Everything looks good. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get updates every time I post a new video. And you'll be up to date on all RC Must See action. All right. Thanks again, guys. See you next time. Cheers.